So Stripe can tell you your MRR and churn rate, but it can't tell you which customer segment is driving that churn, or which industry, or which deal source. That data lives in your CRM, and right now, nobody's connected to it. Let me show you how to solve this with Definite. So Definite is an all-in-one data platform where you can integrate all your data sources like Salesforce, ADIO for your CRM, HubSpot, Stripe, you name it. And connecting takes just a couple minutes. For example, if I want to do Stripe, I simply add the account ID, the client secret, and then I authorize it. And after you've set up these integrations like Slack and Salesforce, which I've already done, you can go into Fee, our AI agent, and you can ask it what you want to build. So for this, I'm going to tell Fee to build me a revenue dashboard using that Stripe and Salesforce data. And I want it to show MRR, ARR, churn rate, and active accounts. And I also want to break it down by customer segment and industry from Salesforce. Let's see what it builds. I'm going to expand this so that we can see it better. So the first thing Fee is going to do is look inside your own personal data warehouse within the app, and it's going to identify this Stripe and Salesforce data. And from there, it will actually query the source data in the background to make sure it's actually the data that we need to fulfill our request. And last but not least, it's going to build a dashboard or an analysis for us. So let's see what this dashboard looks like. So Fee successfully joined the Stripe subscription data with that Salesforce data. It matched customers across both systems and built a high quality breakdown by segment and industry. And for this example, we'll use Salesforce, but you can use whatever CRM you have, like HubSpot or ADIO, etc. Fee also took some liberties to give us extra data that we probably need. For example, in this revenue and churn by customer segment, I can click this enterprise dropdown, and it shows me each account and their current status, as well as their current MRR. And with churn rate broken down by customer segment, you'll better understand where you and your team need to focus. Or if you're the one responsible for building these reports, you can set this up and set it to your team immediately. Now think about doing this manually. One approach would be to export data from Stripe in your CRM, and then using spreadsheets to figure out how to match by email address or whatever primary key and foreign key you have. And from there, hope that you can actually join the data and that there's not a spacing issue or a case issue, which inevitably there always is. Or alternatively, you set up a data stack. That would include having a data warehouse and maintaining it, an ETL tool, a transformation layer, and a BI or visualization layer. The latter can be a great approach, but often it's overkill, time-consuming, and expensive. With Definite, you can set up this whole thing in an afternoon. And lastly, let me show you how easy it is to add, edit, and debug your dashboards in Definite. So let's say I want to add a new chart in here, which is an ARR by plan tier over time. I'll just ask Fee and let's see what it builds. And this execution was a lot faster because Fee already has context of this dashboard that we built. But regardless, it went through the database again to identify the data that we needed. And then it tested the data before it added it to the dashboard, which you can see in this step down here. And last but not least, it created this ARR by plan tier, which, wow, that's impressive, but that area chart is incredibly ugly. So let's actually tell Fee to turn this into a line chart. And there you have it. That's how you go from a single Stripe number to a segment level analysis. And you can genuinely do this all in one afternoon. If you're interested or have any questions about Definite, please click the link in the description. We have a free tier and we'd love for you to try it out.